everybody, how is it going? I'm doing good, and I hope you guys are too. We back today, playing some more Paper Mario on the 1,000-Year Door, but before we do that, Argo coming in with a word redeem. It's still, and the elastic check, it's still springy, it's still stretchy, it still snaps back. Thank you so much, Argo. And then before we started, Frosty asked, it's not the capital, but the Swiss metropolis boasts the largest population. What is Switzerland's biggest city? Zurich? That's the only one I know of. Zurich stands as Switzerland's largest city by population. Alright, and the word is...
BCG vaccine.
BCG vaccine. Vaccine prepared from a living attenuated strain of tubercle bacilli, bacilli, and used to vaccinate human beings against tuberculosis, also called BCG. 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 To my knowledge, I've never had a BCG. BCG. Does that mean I'm vulnerable to tuberculosis? What? That's rude as hell. Because he just said it's because I'm built like a Victorian child. I've got the consumption. Consumption, what's your function? Tearing up lungs and killing a lot of people. Okay, so I'm a shadow man. You ought to move in here. Shadow like you wouldn't. You'd fit right in, you know what I mean? Well, what? Guy with the red caps, blue overalls? That sounds familiar. Ron Brain. Oh yeah, that's Mario. He's this adventurer who saved our village. Are you an adventurer too? I like adventurers. No, people often say that my shadow is faint. Yours is really something. I mean, you are a shadow. No offense or anything. We're free! Yes! We're no longer pigs! I say yoink! No more oink! I just want to sing. Cough, cough, cough! Me when I inhale something incorrectly. Cough, cough, cough! Yeah, that's the mayor's house back there, but the mayor's a fucking poser. Thanks to Mario, our village is back to normal at last. If you see Mario, you should thank him too. Mommy, 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 hungry pork chops! For a second, you thought I said cock 3 times in a row. Argo's just like, why the fuck he saying that? Why the fuck he saying that? The moon granted my wish. I never turned into a pig. Someone living on the moon must have heard my wish. Who do you think lives up there? Princess Peach. Ha ha ha, too funny. You must be a dreamer. What an imagination. The curse was oink lifted. That Mario sure was oink something, wasn't he? Ah, I can't stop oinking. What should I oink do? I can still do the thing that fake Mario... I don't know if fake Mario can do that. Alright, well, just an empty house. Curse has been lifted since Mario beat that bad ghost. Ah, the perfect red cap, those scuffly overalls, he's the absolute best. I knew something about your appearance. Spiff up like Mario, huh? Now Mario took care of that curse monster, I don't have to guard the gate. But here I am, just doing it anyway. Yeah, just keep the weirdos out, you know? Yeah, you look kinda weird. If I had to classify you, You'd be a bad guy. That's racist. Yes, I'm a novelist. It's not all that easy on the eyes, but I read by moonlight. So what kind of books do you like anyway? I mean, not all those fantasy. Shouldn't you spend your time reading something a little more worthwhile? Caw, 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 caw. I'd make a great crow. Caw, 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 caw. Caw, 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 caw. Hey, we're the Traveling Sisters 3. Hey, I think we were pigs until a moment ago. No way, we're not pigs, but if we were, we'd be such cute ones, huh? Cough, cough, cough! Looking for something very important. If I don't find it, my sister's gonna punish me again, but it's just not here. Oh, okay, I just do this. Got a super bomb! Will Vivian be punished if she doesn't find this? Oh, 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 give me that. I think after this, I'm gonna go power up some allies. Give me that coin. Super bomb. Why, you found it? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank goodness. At least I won't get punished now. Oh no! It's broken. Must have broken when my sister dropped it. What'll I do? What'll I do? I guess I was just meant to be punished for life. Here, let me fix it. Oh, don't even bother trying. It's really busted. What'll I do now, huh? My sister will be back in a minute now. But I do appreciate your offer. Thank you. Hey, wait a second. What's your name anyway? Won't you tell me? What? I can't hear you. Your name was stolen. I see. Well, I guess that happens from time to time. Wait, no it doesn't. Your name was stolen? Identity theft is not a joke, Vivian. That's absolutely crazy. Gee whiz, you have way worse problems than I do. And you were worried about me that whole time? That's so kind. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna help you get back your name, and your body, and your friends. Hey, that's okay, don't worry about my problems. I'm not sure I really want to stay with my sisters anymore, anyway. And I feel like I need to repay your earlier kindness. It's the right thing to do. So, here we go. Vivian joined your party. Vivian's abilities, a primer. Press X to have Vivian pull Mario into the shadows where they can hide. When hiding in the shadows, press X to re-emerge. In battle, Vivian can set enemies on fire with her Shade Fists. Or she and Mario can hide in the shadows and avoid damage with her Veil move. Yes, I guess we need to find out that ghost's real name first, huh? That'll be a start. And we're going to get that kind of information. Oh hey, I have sort of an idea. Birds pretend to be innocent with people around. They're actually really well informed from all that flying around and eavesdropping. With my power, you can listen on their conversations without them knowing. I knew the crows were the answer. From the beginning, I knew the crows were watching. As you guys might be able to guess, Cozy's feeling much better today. So I need to be overly bombastic to make up for the calm demeanor I had yesterday. So in addition to villagers, let's also try to get some info from the local birds. That's the least I could do for you with my powers. Alright, Vivster, let's go. Okay, we can't move like that though. So I was chatting with Rotbeak in Mushroom Town on Instant Messenger yesterday, and he said he just got fiber optic on his home network. You believe that? Rad. I bet he's downloaded 100 meg apps with no problem on those fat pipes. I'm going to start referring to internet by fat pipes. Yo dog, our internet's so good, we got some fat pipes over here. He's probably surfing that Feather Club for Crow's site at the speed of light now. That just blows me away, all this information age hype you hear about. And it's all games of feather lost sites that are driving the technology. Yeah, but I think tech bust survivors can thrive if they get viable business models. I've been really impressed lately thinking about the depletion of fossil fuels. Yeah, tell me about it. We got to come up with a renewable energy source before that happens. Like wind or hydroelectric. I think solar energy probably has the greatest potential. Got 20 years old and the game hasn't aged a day. Alas, this twilight world is too full of pain and contradiction, too full of broken dreams. Perhaps I was only given wings so that I could flee the terror of mundinity. Hey Maud, listen to this. Ronnie, my oldest, is taking his SATs this year. Oh, that reminds me. So I've never taken the SATs. I'm 10 years past the prime time when you're supposed to take them. More than 10 years. Ugh. Ah, oof, ouchie, my bones. But there's websites where you can take free SAT practice tests online, and I think it would be really funny for me to stream that. And then you guys can watch me crash out on a math problem that a high schooler can do. Oh, is little Ronnie that age already? Well, bless my feathers, Flo. But that might be a stream I do in the future, where I try to pass the SATs. Don't look at me like that, Argo. That Mario guy meeting with the mayor, he's actually the bad guy, right? And nobody even knows. Humans are so dumb, it makes me want to peck their nose. Only soul that knows the bad guy's name is locked up under Creepy Steepy, I hear. Because, you know, if no one knows your name, then you can use unstoppable magic. But if someone says your real name to you, then your magic will stop working. So, I wonder how all this is going to end up then. To Creepy Steepy we go! Did you hear that? If we search under Creeple Steeple, maybe we can find out that guy's real name. Let's go to Creepy Steepy. I found his new name. It's Dupis. Hey, what's up, Slick? Been waiting for you. Would have done this back in town, but that would have looked very good, would it? So this is the one who stole... So this is the one that stole your name and body. Looks sort of familiar to me. Alright, cut the chatter. Alright, Candy Chatty. Here's the deal. You get your chance, then I stomp you. If you guess my real name, then get your body and you come back. By the way, no name. Your name is Piss Boy. Wrong-a-mundo, little nobody. Who named the kid that? Prepare for doom, Slick. Yuck, yuck, yuck. And the only thing about running from battle, you hear? No running. You wanna see something crazy? You wanna see something crazy, man? Aw, that's no fun. He must have been hiding there in ambush, waiting for you to show up. Well, forget him. Let's go get your name back. Oh, I gotta kill him again. This Goomba is on fire! That doesn't really fit the rhythm, the cadence. I rebuke thee, Goomba. Well, that's not great. Oof! We only got 3 star points for that. Lame as hell. No, we ain't finding none of these guys now. That's right, Mario. Roll up like a blunt. Can't do that over here. I'm crazy. Crazy. I was gonna say, I feel like the fire should do more to the flowers, but then we never had the chance. We just ain't even gonna worry about it. The audience around the Daisy passed out. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing they can make happen. Everybody asleep now? I'll just sneak on through here. Okay, I actually wanted to avoid this fight, but whatever. Okay, well... and the fire will burn them. Burn them out! Or they'll just leave. That also works. Get out of here, you. Hey, well, you might have buffed your friend, but you're going to die. I'm gonna hit the wrong button at some point. It's gonna piss me off. I know, I'm gonna be like, damn it all! I don't want to fight you. Stop walking at me. Let me leave. Alright, yeah, let's do that. I hope fire burns rock. Not really. Ooh, she hurting. She hurting real bad. Sure, give me more star points. I need them. I need to level up. Whoop! Wait, no, not there. Whoop! Nope. Now, everybody fine. Just you guys know an ad's gonna be starting soon. Let's save. No, I was gonna fight that guy. I was right. Take that, Beetle boy. Beetle, 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 I made it out of clay. Beetle, 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 with it I will play. Is that? What? Kosher of me? Oh, you. Yes. I'm fairly certain beetles are perfectly kosher. Vivster, it would be real convenient if that... Nope, okay. No, not the fog! Please, land your attack. Fate has truly forsaken me. Oh, no, that would have been helpful. It was a mushroom. Mushroom, mushroom. Okay, I mean, I'm just leaving. I already fought these guys. I don't need to fight them all again. I think it's stupid how you can't hammer them. You can't jump. You gotta use special moves on them. I think it's dumb as hell. It's dumb as hell. Newscast update from Mort Stream. Argo is spinning the lucky 72 spin wheel of fate and gazing with lemon gaze intensity. But wait, there's a twist. They're questioning the koshness of it all with lemon stare, followed by a catch or wheeze of laughter. Is the lucky streak or just a cheeky peek? Stay tuned. Yep. What's up, Pierre? Aw, hell nah. Instead of hell nah, what about hell yeah? Put this stanky ass sock on your phone. Them's fighting words, Pierre. And Pierre coming with the elastic check. It's still springy, it's still stretchy, it still snaps back. Thank you so much, Pierre. And Pierre with the 200th elastic check. Nice, Pierre. Pierre with the hydrate. Cheers. And Argo with a word redeem. Alright. And the word is...
BCNU.
BCNU. Karmastine. BCNU. 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 It just sounds like I'm saying BCNU. BCNU. You get a hug or something? You get a congratulations. Okay, yeah, we're supposed to... Okay, hold on, let me... This is just... a test. Okay. Yeah, we'll be doing some of these. You get a congratulations, Pierre. Ho ho ho, hee hee hee, ho ho ho, wee hee hee, ho ho ho, hee hee hee, I'm gonna let the boos do their thing for a minute. Stinky, who are you calling Stinky? I can smell you from here, Pierre. Shit from a butt stinky? Yeah, that's what happens when you don't take a shower, Pierre. God, they're stretching Viv out like taffy. Okay, but real talk, what are we supposed to do about this? They'll never take me alive, booze. They took me. They're taking me. I'm still alive and they're taking me. Oh god. Oh god, they're taking me. No, but for reals, what do I do here? Today's the day we go to the show. Nice. Can you give me a shirt or something, Pierre? Yeah, ah, hell yeah. See, that's why you are a real one, Pierre. That's why you are a real one. When you get it, just be like, I need a very small size. It's for a sock. Get you a shirt and a Jack and Coke. It's crazy that the band is selling marketed Jack and Coke. Pierre, I think, personally, I think you should get, like, 4 Jack and Cokes. I think you should get, like, 4 Jack and Cokes, and then show the band how much you appreciate them by getting up on stage with them and singing. Hell yeah. Because, like, if I was in a band and I was doing a show at a bar and one of the people in the audience was like, yo, this is how much I love you guys, and then they got up on stage with me and started doing the song, I'd be like, wow, they are huge fans. They gotta be our biggest fans. I'm dying. What's up, Adoration? Don't. Can't help it. Don't die. No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die live on stream. Bingo! Curse decrease the damage I take. This is amazing! Security is going to try to shake your hand and or vigorously hug you, but that's okay because they're also big fans. Yes! Yes, it's very important. The security is going to be so impressed by what you're doing that they're going to want to like just touch you. It might seem violent, but that's just because they're security. They don't. That's just how they are. But yeah, I was gonna say I'm just gonna die live on stream. You just guys are gonna hear me like, and then the dull thud of a body hitting the floor. And I'd be like, oh no, Mort has perished. Big fat body drops. Alright, I wasn't gonna say big fat body drops. No, Mort. And then I'll briefly recover. I'll be like, guys, I think I'm okay. I think I'm fine. Yeah, I'm feeling better. And then you'll just hear me cough again, bang my head on the desk on the way down, and then I'll actually be dead. And then the stream will be live for like 8 hours until Cozy gets home, at which point you'll hear her scream. And then you'll hear like her call 911, the paramedics show up. That'll still be going because nobody will think to stop the stream. And then afterwards, I want the VODs to still be uploaded to YouTube. Too bad, I did. You win. My soul's mine. Ah, rip. I was using that. Actually, I'm not in possession of my soul, so you gotta take it up with... I don't even know who. Just hear the shrieks clap as they fell. I'm trying to die, but I'm dummy thick. You there, Mort, nobody will come, you don't mind. People will show up eventually. Cozy took my soul because she's a ginger. No, I signed away my soul to a friend of mine back in, like, elementary. I haven't had a soul for the majority of my life. Don't look at me like that, Adoration. Don't you judge me. It was for some M&Ms. Mario getting beat up by the stage. Argo wins. Argo does have the best stare. He's got the best stare this side of the Rio Grande. Which is saying a lot, because he's pretty far away from the Rio Grande. Got a repel cape. Pierre wins. Makes sense. Pierre's got the best stare that side of the Mississippi. Which is saying a lot, because he's pretty far away from the Mississippi. Alright, well, I'll jump on 2 of them, I guess. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that was terrible. That was the worst possible outcome. How could this happen to me? Okay, well, I'm dead. No, I need the not mushroom. No, not the mushroom. I need help. Ren's asking what you playing. Tell Ren I am playing Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door. And then ask Ren if he knows how big 1,000 is. I don't want to die! Like, the only way we're gonna win this is by being aggressive. Punch turtles! These are beetles, not turtles, to be fair. I'm dead. How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. I'm sorry I can't be perfect. Let's try this again. Okay, eventually, the fight will start. Sad Ren, he won't stop asking. Hi, Ren! Hi Ren, how are you doing today? It's your good buddy Mort, the sock. Tio Sock. Tio Calcetin. Oh, I think I jumped on the wrong one. I never greet you like that? I'm sorry. Ren's just cool like that. Skill, some children watch Cocomelon, others watch Mort the Sock. Exactly. And the crazy thing is, we are equally educational. I'll stall, nothing lasts forever. I'm sorry, I can't be perfect. Argo, you don't have to apologize for that. It's an unrealistic expectation. Also, are those actual the lyrics to the song? The only part I know is, how could this happen to me? I'm sorry, I can't be perfect. Like, gun to my head, I could not name you a single other lyric other than, you know, the how could this happen to me part. And Hippie coming in with the elastic check. It's still stringy, it's still stretchy, it still snaps back. Thank you so much, Hippie. cinema. That's so many faces. Almost all of them have an open mouth too. That's crazy. All right, just defend. Alright, as long as I don't roll triple bad mushroom again, I should be fine. Can't hear that sody can. Sody can, Sody can't. Sody can't do shit here. This is my house! And Sody better remember that. The beetles are beating me up. Beat me up, Scotty. Wait, no, I meant beat me up. I got some good sleep last night, if y'all can't tell. I love that one, though, because he's just a little dog. He's just a doggy. He's just excited. Who doesn't love an excited dog? Time to clean the house. Oh, I'm so sorry, Adoration. I hate cleaning. Cleaning is the devil. Beat me up, Morty? You got it. Ow, my hands! My hands hurt from hitting them so much. Platinum Subnautica? Nice! I should actually, like, stream that and finish it at some point. I went through my Steam library recently, and I have, like, 150 games I'm planning on streaming. Where I was just like, oh yeah, I remember I got that game. Oh yeah, I have never played this game. Oh yeah. Shit's wild. Oh, slapping noise and coming from a sock. One of the best ways to beat people up is to fill a sock with oranges and use it as a weapon. Get rid of that, I guess. It won't even leave bruises. Not my precious hands. Me manus! So sorry you kicked my hands. You know, I appreciate the apology. Really, it's on me. Okay, I need a little health. It'll be Peak. Peak? Like the game? The hit popular indie game Peak? No, not the mushroom! Got work today. You have 203 games on Steam. I've got... I don't know how many games I have on Steam off the top of my head, but I've looked at the total amount of money I've spent on Steam games before, and it's enough for, like, a car payment. Like, a down payment on a decent car. And you know what I did with that information? I bought more games. I mean, not like that day, but I bought more games overall. Why oranges? Oranges specifically because they'll pulp on the inside. They got like a thick skin, but the insides are soft and malleable. Kind of like a tomato. You know, if tomatoes had thicker skin, they'd be a lot like an orange. But anyways, they'll get like soft on the inside as you like swing them, but they won't brew. They won't leave bruises. So, fun fact, if you ever need to beat somebody and you don't want them to look like they've been beaten, a sock filled with oranges will do the trick. Some games you can't play if you're streaming. Not with that attitude. Other than the taste and color. Yeah, other than those trivial factors, an orange is just a tomato with thick skin. Give me the badge points! Yeah, badge points! What's up, Flip? You put a white shirt and immediately spill food on it? This is why you don't wear white? Fair and valid. The effect of the curse increased my coins? Nice. Give me money. Okay, and I got a badge I can equip. Boost my defense by 1. Give my partners the ability to charge. Charge! Oh, I can push this. I could have done this from the beginning. Probably rather put a couple of bars of soap in a sock. I mean, that's a strategy. Ah, but I couldn't have done that from the beginning. But the soap bars will leave a bruise. Got a shines, right? Yeah! Yeah! You rather use butter? But the butter will melt and seep out from the socks, and then that will leave evidence of a crime that has been committed. Oranges, you don't have to worry about that. And then afterwards, you have a delicious snack. Because let's be real, if you beat somebody with a sock, your blood sugar might get a little low. So then you got like a nice little snack afterwards to help bring it back up. What crime? Baking? Using a zealous amount of butter to make a steak? I see no crime. What is the charge, sir? Enjoying a meal? A succulent, buttery meal? Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. Mr. Softener? I don't... You know what? No, I do want that. Get rid of this... Fuck you, gradual syrup. Power plus? Aw, man. What's that? That's 6 points! I mean, I guess I'm getting 6 more points of badge power. That's what I'm doing, I'll tell you that right. Got the letter P! Just so you guys know, an ad's gonna be starting soon. Got a steeple key. Good morning, Squawk! Ah, I see you know your judo well. That is one of my favorite videos that's ever existed. Pretty bad, pretty bad. Shine get, shine get. Shine get. Oh yeah, it's... Squawk! What happened to those weirdos who were just here? Whatever. It was almost nice to have some company. I mean, no matter how important it is that I know his real name, locking me up in here just because I know it, and make me guard the name, stupid missing letter. No way to treat a parrot. I really want a cracker. Do please, you big meanie. When's feeding time, huh? Oh, his name's not Piss Boy? Squawk! Ah, pretty bird, pretty bird. I thought his name was Piss Boy. I mean, that's my bad. That's my bad, you know? We heard that. We heard you, little birdie. Dupless, that's his name. Now let's get your name and body back from that meanie. And we'll teach him a lesson or two while we're at it. Dupless, 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 dupless. Alright, we out of here. Don't worry, boos, we're leaving. Boo, boo-hoo. Boo me, boo you. Frosty's asking, this fleet-footed planet completes our orbit around the sun, and time it takes Earth just to make one. Completes 4 orbits around the sun. Which celestial speedster is this? That's gotta be Mercury. Mercury, the god of speed! I get myself a new self-defense item the other day. Is it a gun? Is it a taser? Cattle prod? Baton? What is a cattle prod but the love child of a taser and a baton? Brass knuckles? Those are illegal, you know. Like, everywhere. Did you cap your teeth in metal spikes so that way you can just lunge at somebody and rip their throat out? That would be some crazy self-defense. No, Mario, wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. Silly sock. Yeah, that's me. Mercury holds the title of fastest orbiting planet in our solar system, zipping around the sun in approximately 88 Earth days. That is kind of crazy. Don't need caps on your teeth to do that. That's fair and valid. You know what? Hit him with the fist! What else would I hit him with? The bones? Oh my god, that's so much damage, though. God, maybe the defense one would have been better. Oh, it does have proximity advantage. Alright, you don't need the metal caps on your teeth, but it does make it way easier. Any idea what the item is? I made several guesses. I want to kill the gold boy. Was it a taser? A baton? A cattle prod? Stun gun? Cool. I couldn't be trusted with that. I'd end up knocking myself out. Like, I know me. Not if you take care of your canines properly. Don't worry, we're always taking ours to the vet. But that's because he's a good boy. I was playing Gardic Phone. Playing Gardic Phone? What the hell's Gardic Phone? One of the things that's because you're trying to steal a monkey to because you're trying to put a squirrel in her backpack. I could see you doing both of those things, to be fair. Like, if we were just out and about and you saw a monkey wandering around, you would try to take it. Same if you saw like a squirrel near your backpack, you'd be like, yes, climb in the backpack, my little furry friend. Then you can come home with me. Days you need different stuff to acquire, but then stun guns you can just buy one no problem. Stun gun's like the handheld one, right? Where it doesn't like fire the prongs, you just like poke them with it. Because I told them you saw huge pigeons and crows on the vacay and wanted to hug them, and they were like, yeah, I could see that. To be fair, who doesn't love seeing just a fat pigeon around? I remember when we went to Chicago and we saw that one really fat pigeon. Like, who doesn't love a nice fat pigeon? You just see that, you're like, yeah, that guy's doing well. That one's doing well for themselves. They know the best trash cans to go to. Okay, I feel like this guy's gonna show back up, and I wanna have health. Alright, well, I guess we're using that on Mario. Mario! I don't know what's wrong with me today. I honestly think it was me being quiet and subdued yesterday. And now my body's like, we got all this energy, we gotta get out! Hey Slick, time to cancel your magazine subscription, because you're getting erased. But first, please amuse me with one more guess. It really gives me joy watching you squirm in futility as you try to guess my name. So hit me one more time. Once on a time in the 90s, there was a special needs group that went to a trip to Rotterdam Zoo. One of the guys with Downs actually took advantage of the fact that the enclosure penguins was very low. He took the penguin, put it in his backpack. They found out halfway back home when it started honking from inside the backpack in the bus. I love the fact that the penguin was like, yeah, this is chill. I'm okay with this. I'm hungry. Feed me. What? I hear the rumors about the rats in NYC. The size of medium dogs, they are. Big honking fuckers. That's how they power the subways. They strap rats to the front like a team of sled dogs. The fish. You fin me right round, baby, right round. Nah, size of cats. I mean, that's still a pretty big rat. It's the rat cat. That's okay. I've heard that there's catfish in a river that are the size of small cars. The continuation of ducks in the park are free. You can just take them. I mean, that's true. The ducks in the park are free. When we get a house, I'm going to put a small water feature there and take a duck from the park and just put them there. So that way they can tell the other ducks, hey, there's a small water feature here. And then we'll just look in our backyard and there'll be 40 ducks. I summon 40 ducks! Alright, and the word is...
Delium.
Delium. A gum resin similar to myrrh obtained from the various trees, genus Camphora, and especially C. whitey of the East Indies and Africa. Bdellium. 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 I'm gonna start growing some bdellium trees near where we live. Bdellium. Alright. What? Now I don't know how a teapot feels. What did you just say? It can't be. No, 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 why, how, I'm feeling faint. Me too if that spinning keeps up, I ain't gonna lie to you. Cheeseburger trees. Now it's our turn. Let's get your name and body back. Where would he go hide? If this fucker went back to the damn steepy, I'm gonna lose my shit. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Some guy on Instagram built a feature outdoor snack drawer for crows. He prepared them with food and bribery, and now they chase hawks away from his chickens. Nice. We want to make friends with the crows. We just never see them. Similarly, crows will remember you treat them badly and will hold a grudge for years and inform other crows. Yes, I've heard that. Okay, honestly, no, we'll take them on. It's strong, we'll take them on. Ow! I'm sorry, Vivian. How the fuck do they do that? Crow smart. Crow have small brain, but work well with small brain. Some human have big brain, do poor with big brain. Where are sips of summer? Go to Guitar Center, in an acoustic room, take a shit. And then use it to write a W on the wall before you leave. Wario! That's right, run, you cowards! Too bad the nearest Guitar Center is more than 45 minutes away from where we live. It's crazy. Where will I go if I want to buy an overpriced guitar? Australia last month, a guy was recorded throwing rocks at a protected and named seal. When they threatened to find him, he said, "No, that was in Hawaii." And they were interacting now review on the companies that he owned, and one Australian beat the fuck out of him with seven witness. One question, none of the witness seemed to know who his assailant was. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. It was in Hawaii. Because the guy who beat him up was named the Ambassador of Aloha. Which is extra funny, because the guy, the state senator who recommended him was like, I'm not saying we condone violence, but the guy who assaulted him, you are a Hawaiian state hero, and you will be remembered as such. But yeah, fuck that guy. Not the guy who beat up the rock thrower, fuck the guy who threw a rock at a seal. That seal was just vibing. Cute little chunky seal. Yeah, just being a little monk seal. Just vibing in the ocean. Vibing in the water. I'm rich. I can just pay the fine. Yeah, but I think they're, pressing federal charges against him. You just want some Taco Bell? That would be me. That's what I'd get in trouble for. They'd be like somebody, a police officer would come up to me like, "Sir, can you please not feed the seals Taco Bell?" But he loves the hard-shell tacos. Look at him. And the seal would just be laying on his side with like taco residue around his mouth. I'd be like, he's such a little cutie. Here you go. Here you go, Hermpelschmitz. That's what I'd name my pet seal. Hermpelschmitz. Chicken quesadilla combo with a Pepsi. Yeah, he got some nacho cheese sauce on his mouth. He's like, it's so good. He leans forward, tries to drink some of the Pepsi, but he doesn't know how to use a straw. So I have to, like, waterfall it into his mouth for him. Hey, you again, eh, Slick? You're pretty stubborn to follow me all the way here. Fine. Fine, I see, I get it. Let's just put an end to this now, shall we? Alright, kids, put up your fighting gloves. Woohoo! It's a me! Sure thing, Mario. Sure thing, Mario. We're right here with you. This creep couldn't take us on his own, so he teamed up with a shadow siren. Well, we certainly won't be letting him do anything to our little Mario. You're gonna taste the pain Gonzalez style, Shadow Guy. Very good, my loyal ones. How dare this nameless nobody challenge the great Mario? Mario? The guy who stole your name and body is Mario? That means you're Mario? Yeah, actually. I can't believe it. All this time I was helping Mario. I feel like an idiot. What's going on here, huh? Fight with your girlfriend? Well, don't expect any sympathy from us, ghoulies. Yuck, 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 yuck. See, your friends ditch you because you don't have the charisma of me, Super Mario. Get bounced on, idiot. European biologists, we're very careful not to interact with wildlife too much. Australian biologists. Oi, crikey. We recommend against feeding the crocodiles more than one bag of marshmallows a day. Except for Steve the crocodile. You can have 2 bags of marshmallows. That's because Steve's just a fiend for them. He gets this cute little smile on his face when he sees them. Opens his mouth real wide, lets you throw one right in. He once dropped a Taurus for a marshmallow. It was adorable. I'm sorry, sis. Mario's the only person who's ever been kind to me. Mario, I'm fighting by your side from now on. I made my choice, and I'm not turning back. Get punched! With fire! More canonical name is Mort Desac Rodriguez Eugenio Rojas Jr. the Third. Mario, don't let your guard down, okay? Oof! He hit me with a hammer. You know, we're gonna hit him with this. I like how it's Junior cubed. Now, should it not occur to anyone, any of these guys, that the Shadow Mario has the special powers of the Crystal Stars? So it makes sense that he is the one true Mario. Well, How dare you try to do this to the great Super Mario? How dare you? Okay, just about time to get ready for the youngest sister's little graduation from elementary school. Aww! Hell yeah, Argo! Go get 'em! Go support your family. Tell your little sister I said congratulations. You don't want to be there. Me and Pierre are like, aw, look at Argo being a good supportive big brother. He's like, I don't want to go. Argo, listen to me. You're going to go. You're going to be there. You're going to support your sister. And you're going to tell all the kids congratulations. There's too many children. Kids piss me off just existing. Argo, here's the secret. You get a bag of candy like Tootsie Rolls or like Tootsie Rolls, just small little like loose candies you can hand out that are like pre-wrapped Starburst or something. And every time a kid comes up to you and beat them with it, yes. No, every time a kid comes up to you, be like, hi, I'm Argo. I'm blah 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 blah's uncle or brother or whatever. And then you're like, here's a piece of candy. Don't talk to me for the rest of the day. And they'll take that candy and they'll go. Trust me, I've done this before. It works. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, cat food went off. Thought that suggestion was going somewhere way different. No, we already talked about the best way to beat somebody is with a sock stuffed with oranges. Because it won't leave bruises, it won't leave a mark on their body, and then the oranges soften up and you've got a delicious snack afterwards. Also, it would be really hard to do that to a bunch of children when everyone's around. Like, take that candy and poison it! Yes, use the poison. Cusco's poison. The poison specifically designed to kill Cusco. That poison. But I'm with Pierre. You're gonna go and you're gonna fucking like it. Who's to say you won't beat their families with it too? I mean, you can beat a lot of people with a sock full of oranges. 7, 8 at least before you gotta swap out the oranges. And really, like, you don't want to put more than 3 oranges in the sock. And I don't know, I haven't looked at a bag of oranges in a minute, but I'm sure there's more than 3 in there. So you could beat a minimum of 21 to 24 people with 1 bag of oranges. It's the ultimate crime. It's the perfect crime. No, why? How? I sounded like Christopher Walken there. And I'm walking here. Eat Mario! I need to finish my food. You know what? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna finish my food real quick. I had this watch in my ass for 20 years. No, I lost it. I had and I lost it. Huh? It's a me, a Mario. Rats! You killjoys! What? He ran away? I mean, wait. What the heck is going on here? That wasn't the real Mario? Did we get shell-winked? How could I ever mistake my dear Mario for another? Oh, silly flurry. So who's this girl, huh? Is she one of the shadow sirens you guys mentioned? Why would Gonzalez pair up with one of those creeps? Well, Oh, yeah. Oh, Mario. Thanks for sticking up for me. Thank you for sticking up for me. Well, thanks to her, I guess you came through this okay. No sweat, right? Listen, Mario. Sorry about earlier. I'd be happy to travel with you if you'll have me. Vivian has really joined your party now. This is for you. Alright. Now, we've got the thing. You got a crystal star. Star power is now 5, and Mario learned a special move, Art Attack. It's the art of the attack. Just so you guys know, an ad's going to be starting soon. End of chapter. Mario defeated the rogue who had stolen his name and appearance. Now Mario has 4 crystal stars. It leaves a mere 3 more to find. And that means his quest to collect all the crystal stars is more than half over. Now Mario heads off towards his next adventure with his new friend, Vivian. But what about Beldam and Marilyn? And what became of the doppelganger Dupless? Vivian is so very late. Where's that scatterbrain been to all this time? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's the plan, here's what we're gonna do. Because I won't be taking my actual, go make food break for, another 30 minutes, and that will be past the time Cozy needs me to take it, I'm just gonna go ahead and take the dog out now real quick while we're about to hit an ad. So give me a second, I'll be right back, and then we'll keep on going. Heyo! I'm back. Newscast update from more chat room. Crows are the new vigilantes, chasing hawks and holding grudges with a side of avian gossip. Meanwhile, Richard Jerk learns that karma is no fine to pay off. Argo is bracing for a graduation invasion of tiny humans, while Pierre drops walking quotes like they're hot. Stay tuned for more wild tales and quirky banter. Aren't you sure about this? Speak up, X-Not. Yes, sir. Quite sure. I poured over all the research of the 1,000-year door, and it appears the sealing power has been weakening, as Beldam said. Finally, the treasure of legend, the ancient power of darkness, will soon be ours. Listen and listen well. Keep giving the crystal star search top priority. Of course, that also includes the elimination of Mario, that meddling scum. Got it, sir! Soon I will have the power that has slept for a millennium, so very soon. And when that glorious day dawns, I'll throw the world into the depths of terror. No one can stop me now. All will kneel before the X-Not regime. And then I, Rhodas, will build a new world. A perfect, ideal world. Yes, a world made by me, about me, and for me. Why does this dude laugh like the aliens from Mars Attacks? Tech, did you call me? What shall I do today? Will it be dancing, perhaps? Disguising? Or will I sing a song or something? I am conflicted. Huh? What's wrong, Tech? You don't seem yourself. Which is more important? Carrying out an order, or protecting a critical person? I exist for the purpose of a certain person. I wish to exist for the purpose of another. I do not know what to do, really. What do you mean? No, never mind. Please forget my musings. I do not know why, but it makes me feel unpleasant if I make you worry. Well, in any case, let's have a quiz. A quiz? That's right, Princess Peach. Please answer the questions that I'm about to ask you. If you can answer 5 questions, you may use the communicator as usual. What's with you all of a sudden, huh? Now, the first question. What will happen if you collect 7 crystal stars? 1,000-year door opens. Correct! Now, the second question. What is the goal of Grotus, leader of the X-Nauts? Conquer the world. Correct! Now the third question. What is the legendary treasure that waits behind the 1,000-year door? Tech, is this? Princess, please answer. What is the legendary treasure? A 1,000-year-old demon soul? Correct! Now the fourth question. What does Sir Grotus wish to do with this ancient demon soul? Hang out with it. Going through all this to sip a couple 40s with the demon. Bring the demon back to life. Correct! Now the fifth question. What is required to seal up the demon again? Crystal stars. Correct! You have correctly answered all 5 questions. For your grand prize, a brand new BMW! Slightly used. Ooh. But now use the communicator. Tech, you... Was it okay for you to tell me such things? Please input the message you wish to send. How the fuck Tech know that? How did Robot know that? Okay. I'm done. Could you send it? The message has been sent. That's all for now. Please go back to the room. Thank you. You're still a weird computer, Tech. Good night, Princess Peach. I will be saving my progress, thank you. My lord, I've received reports of a great secret in the floating town of Glitzville. Let's ride the cheap blimp there. Come on now. I would not want to ride anything called the cheap blimp. What are you doing in that closet, boy? What are you doing in that closet, little booby? Little booby boy, what are you doing in that closet? What you doing there in the closet? Oh, he's in there now. He's in there now. Sir, get out of there. Get out of that closet. You there! 2 tickets, 1 great and evil king and 1 sweet young thing. Good gravy. Bowser, the evil king, and the looted old hag. Life's too short. What did he just say? Hey, come back here, you impudent little cheapskate. Hey, I'm talking to myself. Where'd Lord Bowser go? Oh, you Forget that wimpy blimpy. I'll be riding this baby. I snuck into Glitzville once before, so I know the way, no problemo. You go easy on your old limbs and take the slow ride on the blimp, Grandma. Wait, Lord Bowser, please. Aww. Now my special dirigible deluxe brown bag cami launch will go to waste. That doesn't sound good. What's that noise? Arrgh! Ready to roll. That's what I call fried calamari. Oh! Let me at him. I'm a little Bowser now. Oh, I can just mash A. Alright, well that makes this way easier. Movie move. Alright, I mean, we're just gonna let that problem sort itself out. Bounce me. No. Bounce me. Finish. Yeah. Oh, achoo. Oh yeah, that was terrible. I gotta get in shape. Who's? Why, it's Bowser the Koopa King! Hey, listen, man! There you are, Lord Bowser. What are you doing here? I've been looking all over. Why may I ask where you been, your sogginess? Swimming. Really neat. That's me. Glitzville was fantastic. The flights were so cool. Newt. What's up, Joseph and Joseph on that 85 streak? And Joseph going with the elastic track. It's still springy. It's still stretchy. It still snaps back. Thank you so much, Joseph. How you doing? How you doing, Joseph? What's up? What's happening? I was overcome. Why, even at my age, I was shaking what my mama gave me. And then the hot dogs. Oh my gracious. Yummily. You have fun too, won't? What, Bowser? Is that a no? Oh, it was terrible. You hear me? I swallowed a dang blooper. I wanted to have fun. But forget it. It's over. Go get me some solid info on Princess Peach and the Crystal Stars now. On the road to Comic-Con, we're heading down to Indy. Nice! Congrats! I heard that Nick Cage is going to be at Comic-Con. And I'm a little jealous about it. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to go. Meet the Cage. Alright, and the word is... not unless the dictionary reads it. Okay. The word is...
Delovibrio.
Bedelovibrio. A genus of motile gram-negative bacteria that are parasitic on other gram-negative bacteria. Delovibrio. 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 I don't know what a Delovibrio is. Delovibrio. Yo, boy, what are you doing? Why are you screaming? Oh, come here. I'm gonna meet the VA for Jason Marston. Or for John Marston. That's cool. Cowboy. Yeah, I know. I know Red Dead. I've not played the first one. I've played the second one. His first childhood crush, you saw him and fell in love. Yeah, good for you. It's cool that you get to meet the voice actor. Okay, are you comfy like that, little boy? I'm laying on my earbud cables so I can't move. You haven't played the first either? Apparently, it's very good.
I can't believe it was a fake Mario all that time. So we were all fooled. I'm so sorry, Mario. After all you've done for the town, did we hurt your feelings?
Nah, not really.
You're a bigger man than I, Mario. Such fortitude! You're a true hero. Brought a shining ray of light to our dim little town. Twilight Town thanks you.
Hey, Mario. Oh my, we need to get back to Rogueport, right? Let's go.
Please come back to visit any time you like.
I won't be. Have I played Death Trips? Yes. Oh my goodness, Mario. Would that be an email from Princess Peach? My dear Mario, I finally learned what the legendary treasure is. It is the spirit of a demon. The Exnauts plan to revive this 1,000-year-old monster. Use its power to take over the world. They're collecting the crystal stars if they can open the 1,000-year door. They'll find this demon spirit. The only thing that can keep it locked away is the crystal stars themselves. You must not let them get the crystal stars. Please, Mario. You must put a stop to their horrible plans. And an ancient demon spirit. It was amazing, isn't it? I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. No, let me go back down the pipe, please. Thank you. It was a good little ha-ha. Now let me get some more star points. I need as many as I can get. No, my foe struck first! Oh, a terrible fate has befallen me. Bonk. Tell me why. Ba-da-da-ba. Yeah, it was a little too far. You got anything good? Not really. Guess I'll just be holding my money then. Saving all this coin. What? Another terrifying email from Princess Peach? Are you sure it wasn't spam? I've confirmed some other stunning things too, to say the least. Before we speak though, take the crystal star to the 1,000-year door, okay? Not the yucks. What the fucks is a yucks? Yucks, yucks. Can't remember if I go down this pipe or if I go through that door. It's through a series of tubes. Totally tubular. Ahaha, I was right! I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me today, guys. I'm gonna be real with you. I ain't got no clue what's going on. Where are we going now? Ooh, a tropical island paradise. I love tropical island paradises. Location of the crystal star has been recorded on your magical map. We better hurry, don't you think? We should go up to the professor's office. We have to let him know about the princess's email. What? That's what was written in Princess Peach's email? The legendary treasure is actually the spirit of an ancient demon? And those fiends want to use the power of the crystal stars to resurrect it? How bone-chilling. Sadly, it does seem to be consistent with what I've uncovered. What have you found, Professor? This is rather long, so you best listen well. Oh god. Alright, hold on. The suit's voice does kind of hurt my throat a little bit. Are all you ready? And you're there in front of the TV? You listen up too. And you there in front of the TV? You listen up too. Maybe I'm missing something. Are you talking to no one? Oh, never you mind. Don't worry about such trivial details. Just listen. The great cataclysm that I read about in that book may well refer to this demon. It says that a monster destroyed a large town that once stood in this very area. It also says that 7 crystal stars are actually created by this monster, and that this thing used the power of the crystal stars to try and control the world. According to this book, the demon was defeated in the end by 4 heroes, but only the beast's physical form was destroyed. Its fear could not be eradicated. So the heroes used the crystal stars, which they had stolen from the demon, and they cast the evil beast into this vast maze and sealed the exit. From this, I gather that the crystal stars cannot distinguish good from evil. So if they're all united, they could either seal away or resurrect the demon. It seems the ones who wield the crystal stars determine if the use of good or evil. That made my stomach hurt. I guess we ought to consider not collecting the crystal stars then. It would be awful if we found them all and only have them stolen for evil purposes. Does anyone think it might just be better to destroy them once and for all? That was my first thought too, but further research suggests that we can't do that. There's a slight possibility that the 1,000-year door is weakening.
Seems the crystal stars hold the power to seal the beast for 1,000 years. So once 1,000 years pass, the power will keep the door sealed shut will fall. And unfortunately, this year may be the 1,000th year. Bad luck, huh? The fact that those goons want the stars now may be a coincidence, but maybe not. In other words, we must be ready for the demon's return, even if the X-Nauts fail.
Oh, I guess we better find the rest of the crystal stars then, huh? Where do we start?
According to the map, it appears to be somewhere on Keel Hall Key.
Keel Hall Key?
I'm none too familiar with the place, but I've heard countless unsavory rumors. You know the usual stuff, vengeful spirits full of hatred, evil curses, things like that. I'm sure the sea salt's down by the harbor no more. You should head there first.
Okay. Just so you guys know, an ad's gonna be starting soon. And that's gonna be, well, let me save before I do that. Because that's gonna be my noon ad break. So I'm gonna go make some food, use the bathroom, take the dog out, all that good stuff. When I get back, we'll keep on going. Alright, give me a second. Heyo! I'm back. Alright. While I was gone, Frosty asked, after the assassination of Anwar Sadat, who stepped in to become the first president of Egypt? My good buddy Franklin. Hosni Mubarak became the president of Egypt following the death of Anwar Sadat, leading the country from 1981 until his resignation in 2011. Oh, just a calm, chill 30 years. Just a relaxing 30 years as president. Gotta go down to the fort. Wait, first, I want to find Luigi. You know, Egypt, they term limit their presidents to 30 years. No matter how much I work, life never gets any easier for me. You know what I mean? Gonna be a way to just go poof and get rich, you know? Poof. You know, he's not wrong. There exist, like, I could make the right decisions over the course of a day and become a billionaire. I was just like, $40 in this stock, $1 million here. You're not asleep yet. Alright, if we're just running around town, let's get speedy. Let's get speedy, 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 speedy. Speedy, speedy, speedy. Did I do one of these? Safe delivery. Alright, well, I don't remember what I was supposed to do for that, so I guess I'm not. There is Luigi. Oh, Luigi. Alright, well, guess he's not around. I wanted to hear about the next part of his adventure. Hey, bro! Wait, can I just, I bet that's what I do. Oi, you with the mustache. What's with the stink eye, eh? You got something to say? Right, then ask me anything. I'm like an encyclopedia I am. I can answer anything. Oh, kill hog key. Listen, mate. Don't ask me about that place. I got no need for a curse from the Pirate King. See that ship dock there? She belongs to Flavio, the merchant trader. He don't sail too often though. Mostly he hangs at Podley's joint on the plaza. Aha! No, wrong. Wrong! Let's go, Coop. Not Coops. Let's go, yo shit. Oh, here's Luigi. Well, I headed to Circleback Island and got me a marvelous compass piece. You wouldn't believe it, bro. Talk about thrills, chills, and spills. It was pretty nuts, bro. Wanna hear what happened? It's a pretty long story. Hey, sounds good to me. Which part of my story you want to hear, bro? Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here it goes. And Pierre with the hydrate. Cheers. Just as our boat arrived at Circleback Island, we heard this incredible racket. We soon found out that they hold kart races almost every day on the island. Whoever takes first place in the race gets to rule the island king for that day. Just as we go to the racetrack, they were holding the award ceremony. I couldn't believe my eyes. Right there on the trophy they give to the winner, it was another piece of the marvelous compass, almost past day away. I decided right then and there that the only thing to do was enter the next race. I mean, I've driven in kart racing before, so I thought it'd be okay. Boy, was I wrong. The karts were supercharged machines that could send you airborne with the exhaust. These are vehicles were armed with missiles and bazookas. It was anything that goes, bro. Of course, I wanted to get right out of there pronto. These drivers were crazy. But I worked my way up my courage and signed up anyway. My race day finally came. I got one of the best carts, the big green old one. I took my position at the start line. The dice went green. I stomped the accelerator, and something bad happened. I was in reverse. The big green old one went rocketing backward with me yelling. I crashed into the wall behind me hard enough to cut me off midstream. In one fell swoop, I dropped to last place and wrecked my racing machine. It wasn't all bad news. All the other cars crashed because of my maneuver. Once I got in gear and took off, I was the only car left. I won by a country mile, bro. I took the piece off my trophy and added it to the marvelous compass. The compass came to life and pointed me towards Jazzafries Town in the east. And then I heard that voice, Princess Sinclair's voice, echoed in my ears again. Oh, my princess, random words from poetry is spoken by your voice. I'll most definitely save you. Just wait for me, Princess Sinclair. Oh, sorry about that, bro. So after that, I got back on my boat and came back here to Rogueport, and that's what's been up with me. You want to hear what I've been up to, or just come find me, okay? I'll be around. Yeah, I'm talk. And don't for a second think this dude's telling the whole story. The reason I landed my rig was because he got down on his knees and begged. And what happens? He's there for 1 second before he completely totals it, idiot. Not letting this dip out of my sight until he repays me the 5,000 coin repair cost. Monetary wealth gives me freedom, yes, and freedom gives me wealth of spirit. Yet, why is it that a man whose life is unchained must always long for yet more, huh? What is missing from my life? This tears at my very insides. I must know, what do I lack? Say, probably thrills. Thrills, you say? Ah, I suppose one does need some thrills every now and then. There's nothing like the feeling of being alone on a mountain, shivering to death. Aha, no, foolish Flavio! No chills, you silly man. What I need are thrills. Wait, hold the horses? That's it. Now that I'm thinking of it, I once heard of a treasure of Cortez, the pirate king. Yes, this is the answer. Oh, such happiness for me. A hunt for pirate treasure. A hunt for pirate treasure. Why, that's just shrieks of romance, and thrills, and emotion, and even money. Do you not know the tale? The Pirate King's treasure, hidden on Keelhaul Key. Ha, well, tales say that Pirate King Cortez hid his hoard of pirate booty there. For years, treasure hunters and ruffians have gone there in search of loot. Not a single one of them has ever returned. Oh, the horror makes my back tingle. People here whisper that a ghost of Cortez attacks all who seek his treasure. Eek! It's because of those very rumors that people no longer go to Keelhaul Key. That will not stop Flavio! That treasure is there, yes, I'm going to prove it. For I am Flavio, trader extraordinaire, millionaire, sailor of the seven seas. What is that you are saying? You're also looking for a treasure? Here in Rogueport? We talk such craziness. There isn't anything like that in this dull armpit of a town. You'll not be believing each stupid rumor about treasure some street urchin spews out. No, 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 no. Now what madness comes bursting from your mouth? You have a treasure map? Well, hand it over. Rather, I mean, show me. Having a joke on me? This map leads straight to Keelhaul Key. You swine! You mean to steal my treasure out from under me, you awful, awful man. Well, now I am confused. You're looking for things known as the crystal stars? But now that I am thinking, a star-shaped stone was said to be in Cortez's hoard. Perhaps I could sell it for a staggering amount of cash. Yes, that would be... Ah, stop such shots, Flavio. What you need is romance, thrills, and emotion. Cannot ignore what this business before me suggests. This must be fate at work. Flavio shall go with you to Keelhaul Key. Of course, the crystal star is yours, yes, but the rest of the treasure is mine. Huh, you must repeat that. Flavio's ears are plugged. You have no ship? Ha 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 ha. You unfortunate foolish man. Do you not know who I am? I will have a ship ready in no time. It will be massive and glorious. Splendid, splendid, splendid. Let us begin preparation immediately, shall we? I'll volunteer myself as your intrepid leader, yes, and you will be captain. Ha, danger and adventure, tickle my nostril. Come to the harbor right away. Okay. On the safe so I don't hear that man yap on again. Oh yeah, so it's you, huh? Well, sadly, a slight problem seems to have popped up. Feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. She's a fine vessel, no? She is the SS Flavion, the queen of the countless ships in my personal fleet. The raw majesty of her hull, the pomp and circumstance, none can compare to her. Ah, behold the elegant curve of her prow. She cuts to the very soul, don't you agree? But she is not just a beauty, she is a savage beast on the water. Tops amongst sailboats. But above all, I tell you, this proud ship can... Ah, yes, did you speak? Yes, of course. The problem is that it's sprung up. I completely forgot about it. The SS Flavion, she bewitches me. Yes, well, here's the issue. We have no navigator. He ran off, the dog. The navigator, of course, is the highest-ranked helmsman. They steer the ship, you know. Here's the real problem. The waters around Keelhaul Key are deathly dangerous. We need an absurdly skilled helmsman for our navigator. It's how you say, a pickle. Oi, Flavio. Heard you talking there, sir. Don't mind me saying, I might have a solution. Do not tease me, Papatch. Can you solve our problems? Fit it out already. Well, sir, I've been talking of a famed, no, a legendary sailor living in Rogueport. Yeah, I think it's called Admiral Bobbery, a salty old sea dog by all accounts. But he's said to have a helmsman's touch, sir. He can make any ship bow to his will. Thing is, there ain't a soul what's seen him on the seas of late. Bossa boom! Problem solved. Let's scout this Bobbery fellow and get him on board. As is customary, my captain will handle all negotiations. That would be you, Mario. That does sound fair to everyone, does it not? No complaints.
Aye, sir. Aye. Sounds fair, sir. I'm on board.
Good plan. Then it is decided. You must find the Bobbery and bring him here. Our fortune sails with you. Alright. Best in the harbor. If you finally don't see any ghosts, the Pirate King's first reveal and a ship and sea that can save you. Admiral Bobbery, now that you mention it, I haven't heard that bloke was a navigator like no other. Of course, I also heard he was dead. That's the thing about rumors. What's true? I think he's practically Podley's place on the plaza. He stayed too late every now and then, and that lovely wife would pick him up. Now, Bobbery, I'm fairly sure there was an old guy by the name living in the east part of town. Alright. East side? And Pierre with a word redeem. Alright. Okay, here we go. Now we got some words. The word is
B.
equal in meaning, having the same connotation as symbolize. To have identity with, to constitute the same idea or object as, to constitute the same class as. To have a specific qualification or characterization. To belong to the class of. To have an objective of existence. To have, maintain, or occupy a place, situation, or position. Used as auxiliary with the past participle of transitive verb to form the passive voice. Used as the auxiliary of the present participle in progressive tense expressing continuous action. Used with the past participle. Okay. B. B.
B.
I be fartin'. That's true, I do be. I Scooby Dooby Dooby fartin'. B. Okay. Ooh, star piece. 42K, goddamn Pierre. Pierre be having some channel points. Ah. Okay, so... Wait, how much? Oh, that only takes 3. Shazibby! Why she got one eye closed like she had a stroke? You know, Pierre, there's some days where I spiritually relate to that fat Yoshi. I've seen too many rats eat cookies, now you want a cookie? Don't eat cookies in the house because you eat them all. You're an I am an animal. No, I know that feeling. Look, I'm just gonna say, sometimes I lack self-control and willpower. It's who I am. Alright, let's get Flurry. I understand completely. Believe me. Especially because I got a hella sweet tooth. When I was a child, I used to, when I'd go to my grandparents' house, I would steal their sugar bowl and just, like, sit in front of the TV and eat it. And then my family would come into the room and be like, hey, do you have the sugar bowl? And I'd be like, no. And I'd hide it under the couch. So they wouldn't know, so I could just eat straight sugar. So you don't buy candy because you eat all the candy? Yeah. I feel that. I'd be liking the sweets. When you get to the show, should you buy a shirt or a vinyl? Do you have a way to play the vinyl? You have a record player. Yes. Ooh.
My name is Dazzle, and I'll trade my badges for any star pieces you have. Which badge do you want to trade for?
That's pretty good. Just you guys know an ad's gonna be starting soon. you have a small collection of records. You know, since you have a record player, I think you should get the vinyl. I kind of want to get... I got a vinyl from the last show I went to, and I'm not going to lie, I would like to get a record player. And, like, some more vinyls from, like, small bands I like. And just, like, be able to play them. Supposed to tell someone's toddler when the mom asked the toddler where the stick of butter that was in the fridge. The toddler answered, "It's not behind my bed." The mystery continues. It's like, Mom, I was just looking behind my bed, and that stick of butter's not there. Okay, I'm gonna buy that one. Yeah, give me that, and... that's the only one. Doors, Bauhaus, Donna Summer, and the Smiths are some of the ones. The only one I have is an Art Brut vinyl. I used to have more vinyls, actually. But then I ended up losing them under circumstances that I don't want to get into right now. I had a record player, too. Those are both probably all gone. So I wouldn't mind getting, like, a small collection of records again. Be able to play them sometimes. Shouldn't have brought that up because now you want candy. Rip. And ABBA. ABBA dee ABBA die. This is what I think of when I read ABBA. More like a Vapor Mario. What's up, Chromers? How you doing? It's going good. How you doing? I ate them, didn't I? My vinyls? No, I would never eat the vinyls. I would never. My body craves the crunch of the vinyl record. While they're answering, you have to lock into your work like immediately, so you will lurk. No worries, Chromers. Lock the fuck in. Xenoblade will wait. Animal robbery? Yeah, I know. About a house just past the wall in the eastern part of town. That's his. I think both you and he would be better off if you just let him be. Just past the wall in the... Oh, it's locked, though. It's locked. The shadowy corners of Mort's shack. Pierre confesses to a symphony of flatulence and vital dreams. Webb battled the cookie-craving beast, mating to an animalistic nature when sweets are near. Toddler's butter mystery added intrigue, while Cromer slips into the fog of work, leaving us with whispers of Vapor Mario and lurking silhouettes. That's what your rats did. Made of leather and chewy, so why not food? Honestly, you can't argue with that. You're sick of these ads? Yo, Lev! Thank you so much for the sub! I really appreciate that, man. Thank you! That's so nice of you. Thank you for the support, man. Mostly spite, but you watch a little too much not to be? Nah, thank you, man. I do really appreciate that. That is super nice. Yo, and Tatter coming in with a raid! What's up, Tatter? How you doing, man? What's happening? Alright, hold on. Let me do the thing. Let me do the thing! Let me make sure I spelled everything right. What's happening, Tatter? That's unironically a good Sith name. It is. Dark Tatter's a rock and drummer who games the jam of the 60s, 70s, 90s, the 70s rock, 90s alt, and even theme songs. From Hyrule to Space Battle, this streamer's got it all. They even take requests too, even the ones they never heard. What's up, Tatter? How's it going, man? What's poppin'? What's happening? What were you up to? What were you doing? Were you vibing? Were you winning? I'm Pierre the Thief. I gotta be straight. Here, Ishmael told me to wash my hands of thievery. So, I can't be a geologist. I can't be a thief. What should I do? I have no talents. That's not funny. Doing Sockman Jones and his see-through bones. I like that. Sockman Jones and his see-through bones. And Endor coming into the elastic check. It's still stringy. It's still stretchy. It still snaps back. Thanks so much, Endor. Don't play Souls games at all, do you? You enjoy looking for a third member for Night Rain? Lev, I love Souls games. I hate Night Rain. I actually just do not enjoy Night Rain. I'm so fussy, I know. I really am. I'm an old man, leave me be. Gotta still play for before I do to D&D later. Nice! Have a good one, Tatter. Thank you so much for the raid. And no, that goes to everyone. If you got a raid and run, go do your thing. Take care of yourself. I know it can take a lot out of you. Go get some water, make some food, take a nap, use the bathroom, take a walk, enjoy the sunshine, living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having such a wonderful time. But you know, whatever you gotta do, go do it. No, I really do appreciate the raid though, Tatter. And you gotta step away. You have a great time, man. I hope D&D goes fantastically later. I hope you have a good time with that. Okay, it's locked from the inside. I don't know what to do about this. But yeah, I don't like Night Rain. I don't like the zoom, gotta go fast nature of it all. I think as far as roguelites go, it's not super well done, if I'm honest. It's not the worst, but it's just not the best. From the few times I did play it, there was just not enough variety between runs. How do I open this door? It's locked from the inside.
Knock, knock, motherfucker.
Okay. I was in the middle of I was in the middle of a thought and then I lost it. And now it's gone forever into the great beyond. Oh yeah, no, now I remember what I was going to say. It's fun with friends? It can be. But at that point, I'm having more fun just hanging out with the people I'm playing with than actually playing the game. Oh hey, Star Piece. Like, I'm not saying no to playing it at some point in time. I just... Mean Scram, don't talk to me. My heart's burning from my long-lost love. Yes, I'm speaking of the extraordinary beauty at the juice shop in Glitzville. No matter how many times I flirted, she never paid me the slightest attention. Bro, my mom blowing up is like throwing a punch for an ordinary bloke. If you want to leave the biggest impression, you gotta do it with perfect timing. My mom said that once you learn the timing, you finally an adult mom. Mom. Phasmo, that more you fancy. Helldivers? Helldivers would be right up my alley. I do not have Helldivers or Phasmo, actually. I do not own either game. I was going to say, though, because that is, like... When you sub-leved, you got me to my sub goal. That did remind me of that. And I gotta start doing some stuff for my sub goals. I need to order a DDR pad or a Just Dance pad. Like, I want to do Just Dance. That'll be another maid outfit stream. We got to do that. That's like I want to get that set up. Wait, that was wrong. View money, so now you're forced to be my friend. That's the rules. Them's the breaks. Okay, that was even worse. But no, I want to do like a DDR stream, maid outfit DDR stream. Maybe a karaoke stream, but if I do a karaoke stream, I will not be on cam. I will not be doing face cam karaoke stream. It's locked from the inside. How do I get inside? How do I break in? Okay, I'm gonna look it up real quick. Be hard with no feet. I've done harder things with no feet. Well, I gotta get DDR first. I gotta get DDR first. But I want to make that happen. I gotta find a good place to stream it from. Found a Diet Dr. Pepper in your fridge? Ah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Something about tube mode. Find section in your bag or fridge you forgot about is the best. I mean, honestly, you're not wrong. No, it'll be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. I gotta get it set up. But I'm like, you guys have been very generous and helped me hit my sub goal multiple times over the years. And I have not, at any point in time, like, done a... I did one, like, sub goal thing, and then never again. Okay, well that's fair, but I haven't done it in a while. So I do want to get back on doing those. I did forget the wheel spin was what we used to do, and then I lost access to the wheel. Maybe I get on top over here? Ahaha. Something you were still at school, you'd buy a monster shit about and accidentally sneak the contraband into your house. Mom didn't like sugary drinks, so you had to sneak it and play on your old PS1 with a monster and some licorice and never felt more decent. More decadent. I'm sorry, love, but that just reminds me of un Coca-Cola and un Fortnite. Yippee! Yeah, Cozy does it way better than I do. Un monster and un PS1 and un licorice. Yippee! The other day I saw this guy jump from roof to roof. Man, he was so dashing. But you know, actually, he might have been a bandit. Maybe that's why he was sneaking into chimneys. Ahaha, I'm the smartest man who ever lived! Bow before my genius! Well, you blokes won't. I'm here to steal your shine sprite. Admiral Bulberry? I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about. Now, if you please. Oi, drop the axe, Super Stash. We already found that you're Admiral Bulberry. Well, poppycock. Tell me what you want with me if I were this chap. You say your ship needs a navigator and you want me to do the job, So sorry, but you have to look elsewhere. I shall set sail upon the sea nevermore. Is that not cool? You want to see me beg or something? Is that it? You have to come along. Only you can get us safely to Keelhaul Key. Awfully sorry, dear boy. When I say no, what I mean is no. Now away with you. What's the next move, Chief? Salty dude's going nowhere fast. The UK accent is taking over. Can't figure this guy out. What's his beef with the ocean, anyway? Other contraband was violent video games, like your mom didn't understand the concept of hack consoles, so your older cousin donated their old Xbox with tons of pirated games. Installed on it, it was like 2008 or 15. Got forbidden goods of Half-Life 2 in black. It's crazy hearing about that, because, like, my parents had no real concept, or if they had a concept, they never acted on it, of what was even in video games. Like, I could have asked for basically any kind of game, and, like, as long as I was getting a game under those circumstances, I could get basically whatever game I wanted. Which was nice, don't get me wrong, I'm not upset about it or complaining. Some weapons like, no, binocles are fine because they had swords and hooks, that the guns were going to make you violent. I love the concept. I feel like, considering you live in Europe, you're more likely to have access to a sword than you are a gun. No Action Man or Call of Duty. What the hell was Action Man? Who the hell's Action Man? Almost dropped my controller. What's the beef with the ocean anyway? You know what we ought to do? Go find someone who knows what this dude's deal is. European G.I. Joe ripoff, you guess? G.I. Joe, a real American hero. Action Man, defending European lands. That's so much nicer for the 30 minutes it'll stay like that. Say, Bobby won't go to sea, huh? I can't say that surprises me. I just fixed the arms of my chair so they're not wobbly. The real question is, are you folks really sure you want Bobby back in the water? Oh, is that it? Now I see. You want to mount an expedition to Keelhaul Key. Rough seas out there. Most sailors would meet their ends. Not all Bobbery, though. Fact of the matter is, Admiral Bobbery's tale is sad. Horribly sad, actually. You'll probably end up crying, but I'll tell it to you if you really want me to. Sure. In that case, get ready. Bobbery's tale of woe goes something like this. It goes something like this. She thought it was healthy and good for development. We all wanted to watch Sesame Street way longer than we wanted to. Oh, God. At least it wasn't Barney. All right? Let's count your blessings. Barney has the ability to wake people from comas. Bobbery was once married. He had a wife of enduring beauty named Scarlet. The two of them were madly in love, the sort of love reserved for fairy tales. Now, Bobbery was a renowned sailor, so he was away from home for long periods. Scarlet never complained, though, and always waited faithfully for Bobbery's return. And Bobbery? His eye never drifted. He loved only Scarlet, truly and deeply. So they lived and found happiness where they could. And all was good, for a time. But not all good things can last. It was a particularly icy winter when it happened. Scarlet fell ill. A virus? Passing cold? No one knew. But it soon turned serious. Barbary, at sea on a long, lonely voyage, knew nothing of his bride's suffering. By the time he returned, Scarlet had succumbed. She was gone. Barbary, of course, blamed himself. My loving wife perished because of me. If I were not at sea, I could have nursed her to health. I could have saved her. He was overcome with such thoughts. They tormented him, always haunting his sleep. He'd never gone out to sea since. Gee, what a downer. I guess it's a pretty good reason for hating the ocean. You all know his tale now, so tell me, do you still want him to return to the sea? Yes, we have no choice. Very well, I understand. If you're that determined, I'll give you this. Got an old letter. On a deathbed, Scarlet wrote Barbary a final letter. You hold it in your hands. I don't know what's written inside, but I can tell you what she told me as she lay dying. If I should succumb to this plague and my love should blame himself for my death, then give him this letter to him, so he may hear my voice. It was the last request. But I saw Barbary in misery trying to forget the pain as he mourned his wife. I just couldn't bring myself to present this letter to him. I've regretted it ever since. You know where he lives. He lives 30 feet away from you, you old fuck. Please, take this letter and do the deed I was too cowardly to do. Take it to Barbary. Listen, Bodley, thanks a ton. Well, look at this thing. You feel better, okay? Let's roll, Gonzalez. English games were suspicious because games for kids were dubbed in Dutch, so Sesame Street and Freddy Fish were okay. Pokemon made it through the border check, barely, because it was a cartoon. A cartoon about animals fighting to the death! Call of Duty was illegal. You know, honestly valid. At least your mom had the good sense to make Call of Duty illegal. Just because it's bad. Please stop playing this and go back to Tamagotchi. I got used to you just playing that. I gotta take a little break from Tamagotchi. Get 3 days of Tamagotchi, 2 days of Paper Mario. Remember when Spore came out and people were mad about it because it teach kids about evolution? Yeah, but those people are just mad about video games in general. What? Oh, my Blabberton's beard, not you again. No matter how many times you entreat me, my stance is firm. Now away with ye! Pardon? A letter, you say? For me? What? Scarlet? It's Scarlet's handwriting. Scarlet, my love. Oi, my love, if you're reading this letter, then I am no longer by your side. Because fate has stepped between us, I have decided to write you this letter. If you're reading this, I must have passed away while you were out to sea. I can only assume that you will blame yourself for it, my sweet Barbary. Although my life was short, you gave me more than a lifetime's worth of joy. Though you will mourn, I beg that you remember that time, like love, is a tide. You are one with the sea, as you are one with me. Do not lose both of your life's loves. Time, like love, is a tide. You are with me, one with the sea, as you are one with me. 1,000 pardons, but I may have a moment alone, if you please. No, if you ever want to have, like, if you're ever bored, you want to kill some time, go on, I think it's just, like, Conservapedia, which is the conservative Wikipedia, which is already stupid as hell. But there's, like, a game section where they rate games by their wokeness score. Obviously, the more woke a game is, the worse it is. But their reasoning is absolutely fucking hilarious. Like, the civilization is very woke because it depicts, like, non-white European and female leaders. It's so fucking funny. Harry Potter was promoting witchcraft to kids, and so was D&D. Your parents weren't crazy like that, luckily, but some kids in your class had worse luck. Yeah, I distinctly remember my aunt got me, the Bible according to Harry Potter, which is a book series. I also was given the Bible according to Lord of the Rings, which is at least a bit more straightforward. Okay, so the Bible according to X. Another list video on Warhammer Space Marine and Tuber and 2 woke because improbably high diversity and because there's a female Cadian captain. Yeah. Exactly. It's so fucking stupid. It's so funny. So this is a whole series of books. The Bible according to X series. The Bible according to Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and I think the Chronicles of Narnia were three of the ones that I distinctly remember. And so, like, the Bible according to the Chronicles of Narnia is very straightforward. Alright? Jesus is Aslan. Aslan is Jesus. It's a very easy comparison. I don't know if I read that one. I do distinctly remember I read the Bible according to Lord of the Rings. I was like, you know what? Sure, I'll read it. And if you're not a big Lord of the Rings nerd, you might not know this, but there's a lot of symbolism in that book, in that series. There's... is it Iluvatar? You know, there's the Minar, the angels, Gandalf's one, the Balrog is one, Sauron is like Satan, or Iluvatar versus Melkor, Maya, Valar. Yeah, exactly. There's all that stuff. That's basically just the same thing. The names are changed. But I distinctly remember they didn't use any of that. They didn't talk about that at all. They weren't like, ah, yes, there's Eru Iluvatar, who is actually just akin to God, and, like, there's this song that they sung. You know, they didn't talk about any of that. They're just like, you know, Frodo's journey with the ring is more akin to Jesus's 40 days in the desert with Lucifer, battling temptation. Which, I mean, that's probably part of, like, what Tolkien was going for to some extent as well, but not in the ways... Yeah, they didn't read it. They, at best, watch the movies. They're like, Boromir's sacrifice is akin to... He was a World War I veteran. Yeah. Yeah, they were absolutely ridiculous. And then the Bible, according to Harry Potter, was much worse. Because, to my knowledge, and I could be wrong because Joanne Rowling, she hates being called Joanne, by the way. Joanne Rowling, to my knowledge, did not mean for Harry Potter, did not want Harry Potter, did not write Harry Potter as a symbolism or metaphor for Christianity. So there aren't even, like, Hail Mary catches you can make, you know, like, oh, the Bible according to Lord of the Rings, you know, you can misinterpret it and still, like, have it line up somewhat. Not so much with Harry Potter, I feel like, because I remember thinking, this is ridiculous. This is insane. This makes me like Harry Potter and the Bible. This makes me like Harry Potter more and the Bible less. If you ever got some time and you want to read something ridiculous, you should try to find that book series. I don't know if it's still a thing. Anyways, yes, love, I was happy. My sweet, sweet Scarlet, I love you still. Now then, you were looking for a navigator, I believe? Bound for Keelhaul Key? Harumph, you think an old sea bomb like me is what you need? Then let's shove off. Admiral Barbary, yes. Oh, he'll hop on my back. Alright, perfect. Ship's in the harbor, huh? I expect it before we leave. I shall meet you there. I wanted to stack the bodies 40 pizzas high. I've had 40 pizzas in 30 days. Got an email. Stack the body 40 pizzas high. Well, the weirdest thing about them is they celebrate Christmas. No, really because spiritual English value, but they're celebrating the birth of a man that performed miracles that the Hogwarts students learned when they were 11. What the fuck is that about? Why doesn't the Wizarding World have their own holidays? Well, I mean, it was... Just so you guys know, an ad's gonna be starting soon. I'm not 100% sure on the history of, you know, the Harry Potter world. Where's Merlin's Day or the last Magic Supper? Well, like, from my understanding, in the Harry Potter world, humans and, like, regular humans and wizards and witches were only separated for, like, not a super long time. So, like, there should be wizard holidays. But, like, you know, 700, 800 years ago, in the Harry Potter universe, you would probably, like, know the local wizard. You'd probably be able to go up like, hey, man, how's it going? You got a potion that'll cure my clubfoot? Which is also ridiculous that they have all this stuff and they let people suffer anyway. But that's a separate conversation. Petunie. Hey Mario, how are you? I'm, good. No, very good. No, great. Lots of stuff has changed here. Oh, but not the elder being mad at my brother. That's still the same. Oh, wait, that's his brother. Hi Mario, how are you? I'm good, very good. That's the same. I do wish you'd come back to play sometime. Are you really busy? Are you going someplace far away? Like a place nobody's ever been? Wow, that'd be fun. I'm jealous. Well, if you ever have time to come back here, you can play with me, okay? You have to promise from Petunie. With the recent history implies that Wizard kind of experiences World War I, World War II, and did nothing. Yeah, there's some holes in that whole thing. I'm not too big into Harry Potter anymore, so I don't know how any of that's been like retconned or fixed or anything like that. But it is kind of crazy to think about. One thing I never understood about the Harry Potter universe: what makes one wizard more powerful than another? Like, what's the power scaling here? Dumbledore is apparently a wise, old, powerful wizard. What makes him more powerful than Frank, who learned he was a wizard 3 days ago? Fans are coping with fan theories and implies allied wizards fighting Axis wizards. Honestly, that would be pretty cool. Let's be real here. That would be a fun game setting where you're like part of a secret allied wizard force against like Nazi wizards, and you've got to like fight through Europe, but you still have guns, because that way if like normal soldiers see you, they're not like, there's fucking wizards on the battlefield. Frosty's asking, you recall the ancient city that revived the modern Olympic spirit by hosting 2004 Summer Games? An ancient city? Baghdad? Oh, this sounds like a cooler series. Yeah, that would be so cool. Or there's like wizard spies, and you're like trying to infiltrate, they're trying to like infiltrate Nazi Germany, and there's like, they sneak up behind someone, Avada Kedavra. It's like being a monk, you don't try to meditate for 3 hours after trying it out once. Why not? Dumbledore has been learning how to meditate his whole life, so he does it better than everyone else. Okay, but what's the difference between meditating for 20 years versus 10 years in this universe? Some of the games are held in Athens, Greece, returning the land where the ancient Olympics were born. Yeah, Baghdad was probably a poor guess for where they held the 2004 Summer Olympics. In retrospect. Ah, the smell of the sea. Forgotten how sweet a scent it can be. Are we leaving? I knew you'd get Barbara on board, you wonderful mustached man, you. To you, I must say, ahoy! It was a wise choice to choose you as captain. Ahoy to me as well! Innate talent, it's not a perfect metaphor. So does that just mean, like, no matter how hard... I guess that's fair to life, though. No matter what, how hard I practiced during my life, I would never be as good at basketball as Kobe. You know. Maybe that's not a perfect metaphor, but, you know, people do just have innate talents for things. So I guess that's fair. Damn, Store, I didn't know you were the Harry Potter expert in the chat.
My men have already loaded our cargo and supplies. Yes! Preparations are complete. If you have no errands, we can depart at once. Yeah, let's show off. Very well, to the sea. Raise anchor and set sail for thrills and emotion. And romance and money. Our destination is the dreaded Keel Hall Key. Wait up! Most of the audiobooks recently mostly seems to lean on how much magical knowledge you have and how well you practice it. There's still raw magical talent involved. That is good because she's a big book nerd and honestly effective. She hates divination, the book's paint. Padma and the other girls into astrology as dumb bimbos reflects that Rowling was probably bullied by those girls at some point. See the bias trickle through some of it? I mean, that makes sense. That makes a certain amount of sense. But it's just like, I feel like it was never really explained. It's like, okay, when you say Wingardium Leviosa, are you supposed to think about the thing floating? Are you supposed to, you know, XYZ, ABC isn't an eternalized thing? How does reading more about Wingardium Leviosa help, necessarily? You know, like, what does... And then, like, if you played Hogwarts Legacy, which was a pretty decent game overall, I felt like. You know, it's like, the one girl's like, oh yeah, in Africa, we don't use wands. There's a giant there's a massive school built into a mountain. It was a terrible game. It was okay. The story was kind of stupid. Actually, the story was very stupid. Stop being mad, we're oppressing you, was the summarization of the story. But the gameplay itself wasn't bad, and just getting to explore the world was pretty good. Also, the idea that there's a war about blood purity, where there's no actual difference between magical talent, is hilarious when you frame it against the ongoing civil rights issue between species, address it, and then not resolve. Yeah, and side quest in the middle of the game was better than the main quest. Yes, the story was terrible. But I think most people... Hold on. I think most people would agree that, it wasn't about the story, it was just getting to explore the world. African girl said there's no difference between wand, magic, wandless. The why I have wands is disarming is a major thing. Because Joanne Rowling is a bad writer. Alright. It's Excellent 1. This is Excellent 1 here. Come back, dude. I repeat, Excellent 1 here. Over. Roger. Reading you 5 by infiltration. Reading you 5 by infiltration is successful. X not black aboard vessel. Repeat, X not black is aboard the vessel. Self-insert fanfiction thing was made for people. Grew up with Harry Potter, one of the coolest kid in the castle. Yeah. I mean, that's part of it. And it was also like, what if we made Harry Potter without the innate bigotry that is just in the series? The key to pirates. Drafting animals is bad, except when you do it, and then it's fine. Month, star, day, X, O. Or the prettiest of my crew, the SS Flavio, set sail. So why as reckless as they say? Ha! I must scoff. Flavio will show them guts. I will say, I played the game, and it was okay. I didn't beat it. I went to the final boss fight, with like 1 or 2 heals, and needed more than that, and I was just like, nah. Just reflect on how it's okay to do bad thing if you're a good character, like Harry being really nice to his slave while Malfoy is being really mean. So Malfoy is bad. Oh yeah, the whole innate, slavery is okay because they like it. month star, day XX. Another day of good wind, white clouds, they dazzle me. As if they are blessing our voyage. Flavio thanks them most heartedly.
If he is really hindered and even hunted down by his government and then becomes a cop.
Yeah, I mean, I read a thing a while back where it was like, you know, Harry Potter is just the nerd version of the guy, the jock growing up, marrying his high school sweetheart, and becoming a cop. Which is entirely accurate. Month star, day X music note. Things are going smoothly, yet I am filled with dread. At this speed, we should reach our destination by tomorrow's sunrise. Skull Captain casts his gaze, red jewel shines and plays, boom bassa boom festival. The Stash Brothers' best of friends, 3 times red stash lands on his end. Blue stash belly, 4 times his wax, so let's hear those fireworks go boom! At the Boom Bassa Boom Festival! Yes, now we are talking. Flavio told you, did he not? Nothing to fear, no!
Like I get her actually have some people mimic Trump now. You don't want to hear that guy every day of my life.
Well, so if it makes you feel any better, I can't do a Donald Trump impression to save my life. I don't know how. I don't know, I don't understand how I can't do a good Donald Trump impression. Because the man has the most idiotic speech pattern possible. But I can't do an impression of him.
Someone posted a GIF of an SNL skit about him. I was just like, can you not? Girling does good character writing, but fuck world building is full of holes. Honestly, I can't even remember if I thought the character writing was good. But it was also since, like, I haven't read it since the last book came out. Like the last main series book.
The island is right before our eyes, do you not see it? It's a mountain of treasure! Ho ho ho, I feel fabulous! Shall I tell you one of my many talents of raw bravery? No, it's no trouble at all. There I was, locked in deadly combat with a sea serpent. Yes, but even then I smiled, for I knew I'd prevailed. Here he started again, a tale of bravery, right? I heard this one yesterday. Nowhere to escape to, we just have to listen till he's finished. If you interrupt him mid-story, he absolutely loses it, too. It'd be so popular if Rowling was an altogether bad writer. Oh, why is it? What? Wait, what's going on here? The ship's stopping. Oi, Master Flavio! Sorry to interrupt you. That's wicked sorry. The ship stopped. Huh? Stopped, you say? Stop, you say to me, after interrupting a story of passion and fury? Well, it's your job to keep the ship moving, yes? So take care of it. Oh, aye, Flavio, get on it right quick. Wait a tick. Yeah, I'm working on it. Just wait a Goma Samba moment, you scallywags. Oi, quit shoving, eh? I'm working over here. I said quit shoving! Ah!
So no, I will say, I can't do a good Trump voice, but I can do a pretty good RFK Jr.
He kind of talks like this. He's got a weird gravel and it's very stunted, like you can't get a good breath. Probably because of the brain worms. The brain worms and the heroin. And just being a generally weird fucking guy.
I was never explored that much more than brave, smart, yellow, and bad. Well, it's like the meme, it's like John Rowling trying to write an Irish character not named Sean Carbomb.
Wait, what's this ruckus now? Who is here? Who will tell me what's going on? There's my Wolfson. I would have respected it more if it was like, hi, my name is Wolfson. Deaf character named Hera Aid. Ooh. Okay, I mean, if we're gonna criticize that, though, we also have to say Kojima naming characters. Gouda McTulip. Oh, that's such a good name, though. That's such a good name, though. Gouda McTulip at your service. But no, it's like, you know, Kojima does the same thing to an extent. In, well, yes, I am Dutch. How could you tell? In, was the package delivery? Death Stranding. Oh, yeah, this is Dead Man. What do you mean? How did you know he was dead before you met him? So no one really takes you seriously when you name your characters Die Hardman? That was when I lost it. That was the moment when they introduced Die Hardman, and I was like, okay. Alright, what are we doing here? An understanding that you don't expect Kojima to take it seriously? That's also fair. He built an entire game around delivering packages as like a main gameplay element. No, they're upon us! Poker face! Pirate ghosts! Kojima likes American action movies, I think. There's an earnest fanboyism about it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love over-the-top cheesiness in so many things. One of my favorite Resident Evil games is Resident Evil Revelations 1, because it is over-the-top, cheesy silliness that the series desperately needed. All of them rumors were true! Whoa! What do? We gotta get out of here! Don't panic yourself. This is just a dream that we're all having. Oh, wait. Now, quickly. Move the boat. Ooh. Oh, ghostly thing. Are you really a savage pirate king? Aye! Help me! Welcome now, everyone. Remain civilized. Relax. Don't panic. Relax, I say. So let's take it easy. What? Word! Excuse me, listen, everyone. We can form an orderly line. We're now make a path. Bobby, look alive, man. Aye! Get out of here. Abandon ship. Every rich marvelous merchant for themselves. I'm starting to think that this game likes offensive stereotyping for ghosts a little. Like, I know the odds. Month star, day X star. Fortune from disaster. The kindly sea washed us ashore. Strange irony that this island was our intended destination all along, no? Yet we mourn. We've lost 3 crew members, including Admiral Bobbery. Pains me to think they were taken by the Pirate King, that ghostly thing. What happens to us now, huh? We may be lost without hope. Stricken in the wilds. Month, star, day, X heart. It made a semblance of civilized life here. Ships flotsam washed in. Now we have salty bread and other salty things. We can live for some time on this salty bounty of the sea, but then what, I ask? Month, star, day, circle, circle. We have built a few huts from the washed-up timbers. Ah, poor sweet SS Flavion. At least the shanties keep out the wind and the rain. We still have had no sign of Bobbery and the others. In my heart, she doubts. Still, despite my fears, we must continue to hope that they are alive somewhere. Month star, day, circle X. 3 days on the island now, and the huts are all finished. We have carved out a life here, though we all dream of a return to Rogueport. Then trying to break the ghost sucker. Break out the ghost sucker on sight. I just want to yap. Oi, Captain Stash. Ain't much, but we finished a wee hut for you to rest in. Come have a look. Johnny Texan. Now that's a little too on the nose. It'd be Johnny Alamo or something like that.
Captain, please help us. Flavio and Papatch are in a huge fight.
I'm just saying, you're a sock. People automatically assume you love being on feet. Yeah, that's a stereotype we need to dispel. I'm a sentient sock. I am aware. I have opinions. Manifest McDestiny. That's a good one.
What about you, Squinty? You just turned jelly when you saw those ghosts? What are you talking about? You're the one squeaking his boots, fancy pants. Wait one moment. Do you call the great Flavio Fancy Pants? That's right, fancy pants, fancy pants, fancy pants, fancy pants, fancy pants.
What? Oh, sorry, I was talking to Cozy for a second.
Why, you little cyclops! Flavio demands satisfaction! You, me, hammers, at dawn! Boy, that's right, fine by me. Can't wait to put a few dents in those fancy dreads.
They're here. Captain Stash, them ghosts are back. You miss when you can still challenge each other to duels? I mean, you can still challenge somebody to a duel. They can't stop you. Mario, front and center. This is an order. Take care of those ghosts. Can't flee this fight. I wasn't planning on it. Mama didn't raise no bitch. That's an ember. Sort of a pale blue flame spirit. Kind of spooky. Max HP is 8, attack of 3, is defense is 0. Of course, since this thing is a flame, touching it will hurt. Didn't Mama teach you that? No, but my grandma did. Yeah, but then the cops are like, you can't do that. We both consented to it. Why you gotta tell the cops? And then there were states that actually allow that. If both people consent to a fight, then no one gets in trouble for it. Yeah, that's a thing in some places. That, like, it's like fighting statutes or something like that. Where as long as both people are okay with it being a fight. Now that doesn't mean you can go up and like punch somebody and if they hit you back, it's all kosher. Like it has to be agreed beforehand, you know, you gotta be exchanging words and all that. And then you're like, let's fight! And if the other person's like, okay, then like legally, it's all in the clear. Except the eyes for explosive attacks though, so that's something. Get hit by a flame attack, you'll catch fire, so try to guard well. Alright, well, didn't know they were gonna do that. These guys are gonna suck. And also in some states, there's what's called fighting words, where you can say something to someone, and then if they hit you, the general consensus is you were asking for it. Okay, Gale Force is no bueno. I might lose this. Nope, I'm dead. Oh, there was so much that happened between the last... I mean, it was mostly cutscenes and yapping. Yapping. Alright, I mean, you already heard me yap through all this. How about we skip the cutscene? No? Okay. Gears of Pirates. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask, other than like a DDR stream, a DDR made outfit stream, and a karaoke stream, what are some other things you guys would like to see as sub rewards? Because I want to do more than just the two, because it's been several sub goals met since I've done anything. So like, those are the only two I can really think of. But I'm open to suggestions, you know. Huh. Just so you guys know, an ad's gonna be starting soon. Roarg! You want a sock? What do you think? You want a ghost? I'd be a rat. Let's see. So, Store in the past turned me into a piece of shit. Probably wouldn't go back to that one. He also turned me into a squirrel, which is very accurate to me, actually. Because, you know, short attention span, bouncing around. Really, so I didn't even plan on being a sock. I was just made into a sock, and the people love it. So I am a man of the people, a sock of the people, a man of the socks, a sock of the man. So I don't really know what I would be. I would just be me. To be fair, I feel like being a sock puppet is one of the best representations of me there could have been. Alright, newscast update for more chat room. The chat's diving in the deep end of character naming critiques, with Lev leading the charge and hilarious bad names like Gouda McTulip and Die Hardman. The store chimes in with writing of Cho Chang. Meanwhile, there's a ghostly debate on the stereotypes of gaming and cheeky nod to consensual dueling laws. What's up, Katra? How you doing? And Katra coming in the elastic check. It's still springy, it's still stretchy, it still snaps back. Thank you so much, Katra. Nah, what's up, Katra? How you doing? Ads rip. Begone, ads! Banish from this realm forevermore! Hit him with the hammer. You're so back, we're so back. He's so back. How you doing, Catcher? What's up? What's happening? What's going on? Are you winning? Are you vibing? Okay, don't touch the flame. I already read all this. And then I died. How good does Super Hammer do? Good enough. Damn. Saw Digital Circus yesterday. Oh yeah, didn't they like release the finale into like theaters? How was it? Was it good? I've never seen an episode of it. Digital Circus actually overrated. It's just overrated because it's popular. I hear that FNAF 2 was generally shite. I mean, yeah. That's the least surprising thing ever, though. I do really want to see the Backrooms movie. Not enough to try to see it in theaters, but just in general, I want to see it. The only time I have heard about it is from your friend's 6-year-old child. Wait, Digital Circus or Five Nights 2?
Yes, your bloomin' base, Captain Sash.
Too early to celebrate. No, there are surely more of them elsewhere, huh? Someone must investigate the rest of the island. Yes, that is what must be. As leader of this expedition, I, of course, should stay here. On this, I brook no argument. Ah, yes, of course. Mario, perhaps you could handle this exploration. Can do. That's my boy. I knew you'd get Go forth with boldness. We can count on you. Step 1. Matt Pat isn't in it, so how good could it be? Exactly. Enjoyed the ending. You wish you took another direction for it, but you're happy with how it ended? I'm just happy for... what's their name? Gooseworks? The creator? Because, my god, has the internet been absolute dog shit to them with this entire fucking show. Like, I have not seen a single episode. I am aware of how poorly they were treated by the entirety of the internet. You sleep well, Captain? Enjoy your day. Mark my words, doing Poppy Playtime too. I don't know if they still want to go through the fucking actual Skibidi Toilet movie. They can't go through the Skibidi Toilet movie. From my understanding, they can't do the Skibidi Toilet movie because Valve still actually owns all the assets of Skibidi Toilet. So it's up to Valve whether or not they want there to be a Skibidi Toilet movie. You know, the ending was leaked and Gooseworks was like, whatever, and everyone got mad that they weren't more mad. I heard about that. I'm like, what are you people fucking doing with your lives? Valve allowed Hunt Down the Freeman? Yeah, but that was more a fan project of love and not a drug-induced fever dream of Gen Alpha humor. I'm not saying, you know, I have anything against Skibidi Toilet. Wahoo! I'm Waka. Got some good weather today, right? Make me feel like nothing bad could happen on a day like today. Whack-a-doo! Whack-ow! Don't hit me! Okay, I feel terrible about that. You got a whack-a-bump. Mario, you really are a sociopath. I must drown myself in the ocean. Unemployed she... yeah. Why are you like this? Because I don't have a job, so I'm just on the internet constantly. Oh, I was gonna say, speaking of Poppy Playtime, I somehow have Poppy Playtime, but I never bought it. I have games in my Steam library that I did not buy. And that I know Cozy didn't buy. Because we do the family share thing. Me for real, except I'm not awful. I mean, same. I am also online all the time. But all I do is just, like, not harass people. Worst thing you ever seen, Shark Side of the Moon made you legitimately angry. Okay, I don't actually love Shark Side of the Moon, but I love the fact that Shark Side of the Moon exists. Like, I'm sorry, I have a warm, fuzzy place in my heart for some dog shit, garbage-ass movies like that. Head rattle exceeds superbly confused enemies. Got a courage shell. Look, Lev, if you're asking questions like that, you're not ready for Shark Side of the Moon. People need to teach kids theater etiquette, digital circuits, and even for kids, but you show if they are there, but by God, they wouldn't shut up. Like, where is your parents? People just, in general, don't know theater etiquette very well. Oh, to totally totally pretty fuzzy, don't you think? Actually, okay. I think attacks by boinging in, sucking out FP. How uncool. We need FP. Oh, I just got it. It's a flower fuzzy because it sucks your FP. Makes sense. 2022. Also, why does it look so bad in 2022? It looks so bad in 2022 because it's made cheaply. Look, I guarantee that studio made money. Get a fandom thing, but ooh, ah, and last totally good. But so many kids were like, what is that? Oh no, what's going on? Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. So the other Wicked movie with Ariana Grande in the front row showed up in cosplay and treated it like karaoke night. So recording them blocking the screen. The Green Witch cosplayer is lifted by the rest while she's singing the Green Witch song. Got the spite pouch. I would be enraged if that happened at a movie I was going to see. Like, at that point, also the press tour made it look like Ariana and the other girl were going to be put down afterwards. I didn't watch any of the press tour stuff. But at that point, I would actually just go up and talk. I would talk to the manager and be like, look, can you make these people leave? I want my money back for this. This is insane. Like, I would do my best to get them kicked out of the movie. Because if you're gonna go through that trouble and just like, it's a fucking movie theater. People are there to watch the movie. But I've also never seen any of the Wicked movies. Okay. It's about 2 o'clock, and I gotta get to work. I gotta go do things. I gotta be at work. I don't want to be, but I gotta be. All so much for tuning in. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. I always appreciate it. I saved, right? I'm gonna save again just to make sure because I don't remember. I always appreciate it. I will be back. Thanks for stream. Of course, Catcher. Thank you for hanging out for a minute. I will be back tonight. It should be back tonight. Me and Az are gonna be playing some kind of something. Okay. Save. I know I saved this time. But yeah, I'll be back tonight. Me and Az be playing some kind of something. But that's for later. For now, have a great night, guys. Adios. I will see y'all tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Tonight. I won't be here tomorrow. I don't stream on Saturdays. Saturdays, I'm a day off. I just kind of vibe on Saturday mornings. Who's live? Who can I raid? Let's raid Lucky Bunny. Because I haven't raided Lucky in a minute. Alright, adios guys. Have a great night. Thank you again, Lev, for the sub. I really appreciate it. And thank you to Darth Tatter for the raid. That was very nice of you, Tatter. Have a great night, guys, and I will catch you all later.